Frank, and welcome back to Travel Time. Today we're going to be speaking about India. I've been there about 4 times and I love the country. It is vibrant, it is exciting, the people are amazing. And if we start with it, talking about money, they have the Indian rupee. That's what they use there. And if we look at it, you get about 93 to a pound, and you're getting about 70 to a US dollar. Now, I've been to quite a few cities over there. Often I'm speaking in Mumbai, which is the capital. I often go to Calcutta, and I love going down south as well to the places like Kerala, and I just love the greenery and that kind of thing way down south of the country towards Goa. The airport when you arrive in Mumbai is just like crazy, absolutely crazy. You have never seen so many people, so many taxis. A taxi will cost you around 600 rupees into the city, and just get ready for the craziest drive of your life. I mean, you get into that car and you'll see just hundreds of taxis coming towards each other. At the last moment, they avoid each other. I just don't know how they do it. But it's an eye-opener to actually be in a taxi in India. With tipping, around 5 to 10%. The culture, there are so many different cultures over there because you've got so many different kinds of people. You've got the Hindus, you've got the Sikhs, you've got so many others over there. The one thing to remember though is that cows are sacred, and it's quite interesting. You'll be driving there and you'll see cows walking down the middle of the road. It's crazy, walking on the pavements there as well. Prices, it's very reasonable to go to India everywhere. Food, drink, all of that kind of thing is pretty cheap. The food is absolutely delicious. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but I love curry. They've got some of the best curries in the world. I mean, when you go to breakfast in the morning and it's not cereal or toast, you've got a choice of 14 curries. Man, I'm in heaven. Even when I travel around the rest of the world, I go to some of these beautiful places in Asia, and for breakfast they'll have 14 different stations. They'll have Chinese, Indian, and I always head for the Indian station. I love curries. Hotels, you can get anything from a cheap hotel from $5 a night where you wouldn't want to stay, right up into the Taj Mahal and some of the other great Western hotels. I've got to tell you, one of my favorite hotels in the world is the Taj Mahal. I spoke at a conference there quite a few years ago, and that's where they put me up. I had 4 rooms, a 4-room suite. I've never had that before. I had my own butler just for me. I mean, it was just the most amazing experience, the most amazing hotel you could ever go to. Beautiful pool. The service there is out of this world, possibly one of the best hotels in the world. Shopping everywhere. You can go and shop everywhere, and you can barter. I always love bartering as well. As I say, the 3 main cities I've been to, Mumbai, Cochin and Calcutta. Mumbai is just so packed with people everywhere. And here's one of the things, the don'ts, is don't give any money to beggars, because you will absolutely be mobbed and they won't leave you alone. And you'll feel sorry. You'll have a woman there with the baby holding out the baby to you. But give anyone 1 cent and you will not be able to walk anywhere. Cochin I really love. It's down south. And you can go on the river over there. The river boats is fantastic. But one of the most interesting places was in Calcutta. Calcutta, it's a crazy kind of city, but in one of the little side streets is where Mother Teresa is buried. And I went over there, and it's very serene and peaceful in amongst all of this craziness. And it was weird. When I left there, I almost had a strange kind of inner peace after having visited where she is buried. One of the things you've got to be careful of is water. Wash your hands all the time. You see, people love you over there. When I speak there, I'm like a hero. Everybody wants to shake my hand. Everybody wants photographs with me. I mean, I was lying at the swimming pool at the Taj Mahal. I was having a little nap, opened my eyes, and there's 2 guys next to me having selfies with me. It's just crazy. Wash your hands all the time. be careful of the water. Only drink bottled water and make sure it is sealed, because sometimes you will buy bottled water that they've taken, they've just put normal tap water in there, you drink that, you will be in hospital. We were with one of the speakers over there, and he said, all of this water stuff's rubbish, my stomach is steel, I can take anything. Drank the local water, and 3 days later he was in hospital. He nearly died. So be really, really careful of the water. Now, some of the places to visit there, I loved the gateway to India. It was right opposite the Taj Mahal Hotel. Funny little story, I went over there, I was looking for a tour guide, and two little girls ran up to me. One was about 5, one was 7. Hello, mister, can we give you a tour? I said, sure. I said, where are you from, mister? I said, I'm from England. Oh, Buckingham Palace, Manchester United, give them that, Manchester United. For the next 10 minutes, they gave me the best tour ever. They knew times, dates, places. At the end of it, I pulled out 60 rupees and I gave it to the eldest girl, and she said, please, mister, don't give us money. My papa, he drinks, he hits us, he takes all our money. I said, girls, what can I do for you? Please buy us some powdered milk. I followed them through the crowded streets, and finally we came to a street stall. Run up to the guy there, and he gave them each a big tin of milk powder, and off they run smiling, and he said to me, that will be 600 rupees. I was like, what? I was going to give them 60, 600. Anyway, I pay him, I go back to the hotel, and I tell the manager the story, and he says, you've just been ripped off. Those are professional beggars. That's their father. The minute you leave, they take the milk powder back. He gives them 300 each. And I was a little bit upset until I thought about it. I'm in sales. I've just met the two best salespeople ever. What do you need in a sale? You need a customer. I walk out of the hotel, it looks like he's got some money, sure. Develop rapport. Where are you from? England, Buckingham Palace, Manchester United. If I'd said America, they would have come up with stuff. South Africa, you've got to have knowledge. They knew times, dates, places, and they knew how to close. They gave me the emotional close. I gave them 10 times more than I originally was thinking of paying them. So be careful, there's a lot of con artists out there, lots and lots of professional beggars. They will really open your eyes. But you know, the thing I do love about the Indian people is they have a thirst to learn like I've never seen before. At one conference, I was asked to be the opening keynote speaker. I said, what time am I on? He said, 6 a.m. I said, are you crazy? I've never spoken at a conference in my life at 6 a.m. Anyway, you're the opening speaker, and I thought, well, I'll go down at 5:30 and set up. I'll be lucky if I have 2 people. Went down at 5:30, 600 people sitting, waiting. When I finished speaking, I was mobbed, and people said to me they'd been saving for a year to come to this conference. They traveled 14 hours on a crowded train. They just have a huge, huge thirst for knowledge, and that's why it's one of the best countries in the world now. People have so many degrees, and so much outsourcing is done in India because they really are a very, very smart nation. Business, as I've said, you are the hero, and also be careful about the nodding. I was speaking to one group of managers over there, and everything I was saying they were disagreeing with. They were just going, no, no, no. And I thought I was dying. I came off there, I was sweating, and they came, oh, that was fantastic. You see over there, this means yes. Oh, yes. How are you doing? Oh. And so you've got to get used to the little head shake there. It's great. Shopping. A lot of places you can go shopping. If you're in Mumbai, go to Fashion Street. Or if you're in Calcutta, go to a new market. I want to tell you, in Calcutta, I went to possibly the best restaurant I've ever been to. I spoke for young presidents over there, and they took me out to this incredible restaurant. We had mutton over there, and it was done in a coconut milk sauce. Even thinking about it now, my mouth is watering. The food over there, just wonderful. Learn a few basic things like namaste. Also learn to respect the elders over there. They look down a little bit on public affection. Dress pretty modestly. And ladies, if you're going there and you're wearing those mini skirts, expect to be stared at. The men will be staring at you like their eyes are popping out of their heads over there. Sometimes if you go to some of the Hindu temples, remember cows are sacred there, leather wallets, leather belts may even be banned over there. And one basic thing over there, when you go and eat, everybody eats with their hands, but the left hand is the toilet hand, the right hand is the hand that you eat with. So never pass anything to anyone with your left hand. Don't touch anybody with the left hand. That is basically your toilet hand. Also, don't point with the finger, and also the sole, if you show the sole of your foot, that's really, really rude. So again, with most of these countries I'm speaking about, I go over there, I always try and read up on the culture, learn a couple of basics, please, thank you, good morning, how are you doing today, bring me the bill, please, where is the toilet, all of the basic things that you would be saying. But please put it on your list of places to go and see. I will be going back there. There's amazing places, amazing people. So hey, this is Frank with your travel tips. So I hope you've enjoyed your short trip to